Welcome to our 5 on 5. Please welcome back Eric Swanson, the new Phoenix City Manager. Eric, good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you, Craig.
Welcome back to the Valley. Yeah. So
you.
First week right now as City Manager here in Phoenix. What made you decide to take this position?
Well, my family and I, we just love the Rogue Valley, and the opportunity came up, and we jumped at it. And so I'm glad to be back here and enjoying a lot of the friends that we had in the past when I was working in Medford.
Mm-hmm. And what stood out to you as part of Phoenix? What were the things that really stood out?
Well, I think a couple of things. They're really at a point in time where I think they've got a lot of ideas that they want to see move forward. They have a community center that they're getting ready to build. Some other land use related, transportation related kinds of issues that are out there. And but I think for the most part, I think they're looking for some stability at the city manager position. Someone that's understood what the Rogue Valley's like and is willing to stay here for a while, which is something that my family would really love to do. Mm-hmm.
Is it an advantage for you as former Medford City Manager because you know the area, you know the Valley?
Yeah, I mean, it was really easy setting up all the utilities and
Sure.
Don't have to get directions. But yeah, there's a lot of contacts that are out there that I have that I think will be beneficial in the long term.
Where do you see the future of Phoenix fitting into the Rogue Valley around some of the other larger cities?
Well, we like to call ourselves the center of the Rogue Valley because it's literally in the middle of Ashland to Central Point, and so I think there's a lot of ideas about where do we want to go with some of the growth in the northeast part of the city. There was a recent interchange improvement that was just made, and I think that's opened up some possibilities for some downtown redevelopment. So I think it's an exciting place to be, and exciting ideas that are moving forward. It's a new council, city council there is, I think, pretty much all have been elected or appointed within the last year. So they have a lot of, I think, energy towards putting a strategy out there to make this a great town. Yeah,
and that's something that's unique that most of our viewers can't kind of compare themselves to. You have several bosses. How does it? You work for a board.
Right.
How does that complicate your job?
Well, it's one of the things I like a lot about it. I think it brings a lot of diversity to the decision making, and I think it really works well. It's a challenge at times, obviously. But it's that consensus building that's primarily what I do to work with the council and the community, and then also with the city staff and working in concert on achieving the goals that they've set out.
Certainly. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Much more with Eric in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Eric Swanson, new Phoenix City Manager. So this is your first week on the job, Erica. What's that like for you? What are you doing?
Well, I've got a council meeting to go to. I've got staff that I'm interacting with and getting caught up on all the projects that are going on. It's a very busy city right now, and so there's a lot that I need to get up to speed with. And part of that, I'd like to offer up an opportunity for some of the businesses and residents if they want to contact me. I think we'll be putting up the email address and my direct phone line, direct number, an extension. So I invite
people to reach out to you with ideas.
Yeah, with ideas. Again, businesses and residents. I think that's important for me to get as much of information, perspective from everyone. Okay,
and what do you think Phoenix? You talked a little bit about the location. What do you think Phoenix's greatest asset is, and what needs improvement?
Well, I think looking at it again as the center of the Rogue Valley, I think again it is location, and we all enjoy a great quality of life here, and that's why I moved back. I mean, I think it's definitely it's more of a slower pace, and I think it's definitely a family-friendly community, the entire area, and I think Phoenix shares those same values. So I think what we, going forward is how do we come together and move on some of these projects. We got a community center project that's moving forward. It's land use, some of the growth issues that I may have mentioned before. But being located this close to I-5 and that transportation, I think is a huge asset. But also, any asset comes with its challenges, and so how do we manage that? I think going forward is going to be important.
Very good. Good to see you.
Thank you, Craig. Appreciate it. Appreciate having me.
My pleasure. Stay with us. We'll be right back.